A law is anything that is always constant. Anywhere you go to, that same thing is applicable there. Like the law of gravity can be applied in every ramification. So I've been able to deduct some laws from the scriptures, and it's called the law of harvest. First law of harvest is what I call the law of sameness. That law states that every man is permitted to eat the fruit of his labor, to eat exactly what you sow. That means that if you sow a corn, you are not expected to reap a mango. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. God cannot be mocked. For whatever a man sow, he will surely reap it. That means that if a man sow loyalty, he should reap loyalty. If a man sow money, he should reap money. If a man sow wickedness, he should reap wickedness. You cannot sow wickedness and you are expecting to reap goodness and mercy. You cannot sow goodness and mercy and you are expecting to reap wickedness. Anytime a man sows a seed and he does not reap exact quality of species of the product you sow, that man has been robbed. I've seen many people who sowed good seed, and at the end of the day they reap a bad seed. The reason for that is that the law of harvest has been altered in their life. So it is possible for somebody to sow good seed expecting to reap the good seed, and at the end of the day he will reap a bad seed. This is why people will make statements like this. They will say being good, being righteous, not they pay. The reason why they said that is because they sowed good seed at one time. At the end of the day, instead of reaping the exact seed they sow, they end up reaping something bad. I have seen people that helped people. At the end of the day, the same people they helped were the same people that backstabbed them, and they made the vow they will never help anybody again. The reason for that is because the expectation of their seed was altered. So they thought it was God responsible, not knowing that when men slept, another came and sowed another seed. So they end up harvesting a seed that they never planted. I want to pray for you that any power that want to alter the good seed you have sown and turn it back against you, may they get fire. The second law of harvest is what I call the law of quality and quantity. Although every man is expected to reap the same seed they sow, but not the same quality and quantity of the seed they sow. That means that if I sow 3 grain of corn, I am not expecting to reap the same 3 grain of corn, although the same corn, but much more than I sowed it. The Bible said in Luke chapter 6 verse 38, it says, give, it shall be given. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together, shall men give unto thy bosom. That means that the seed you sow must not be quite proportionate to the harvest you get. The Bible said in John chapter 12 verse 24, it said, until a corn of wheat falls and die, it abideth alone, but when it falls and die, it bringeth forth much fruit. So the law of harvest is that when you sow one, you are permitted to reap many. A little boy during the time of Jesus sowed 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes, and at the end of the day the boy reaped 12 baskets of that same seed. God used to have only one son, and the name of that son is Jesus Christ. God, understanding the law of this harvest of quantity and quality, decided to sow Jesus as a seed. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that then whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So God sowed one and have reaped millions of sons. Even time to come, God is still harvesting from the seed he sowed. Now, it is an error for you to sow seed and reap less than what you sow. It's an error for you to walk like an elephant and eat like an ant. It's not God's will for you, because the law of harvest is, as you sow, you are permitted to reap many. So I want to pray for you. Every power of less of harvest in your life, every power that reduces harvest, every power that empties your profit, you are working so hard, by the end of the day you don't get what you sow back. I decree, let that power be destroyed.